Namaste everyone, welcome back to my channel Spirituality from Soul. In my today's video, I will talk about spirit guides. Who are those and why do we need them? Okay, so spirit guides are, we can call them the God's soldier, and or we can also call them messengers of God. And so basically, they live on a very high dimensions. Okay, and but they are with us all the time. Okay, so um how do we find out whether they are with us all the time? So in order to feel their presence, I mean, you can feel them all the time. And also, like, if you want to look it into the more practical way, then we can feel their presence through angel numbers, mirror numbers, or synchronized numbers. Okay, so what are angel numbers? If someone is not are not aware of, then angel numbers are 1111, 2222, 3333, 4444. You know, either like coming up three times or four times. So if 111 or 1111, like this, so these are all angel numbers. And when you start, like, these angel numbers start appearing in your life all of a sudden out of nowhere. Okay, so for example, you suddenly had a urge to look at your watch, and you look at the watch and it was 1111. Okay, and then so that's angel number. Again, if you're looking at your watch and suddenly you saw 1212, or when we follow the 48-hour format, 24 hours format in the watch, and sometimes it's like 1313, 1414, right? So these are all mirror numbers. And then if you and the synchronized numbers are 1 2 3 4, so 1234. Or these are, or you're looking at someone's um, car number, like you're sitting on the you're in the back car and you saw the number in the front car and it was 1 2 3, something like that. So these are called synchronized numbers. So when you all of a sudden started seeing these numbers, or if you got a you went to a coffee shop and there you paid the bill and the bill was 9.99, so that's angel number. So all of a sudden you started seeing these numbers in your life. That means, like, angels are there with you, all the time. So they are helping you, and they are um, and yeah, they are guiding you in your life. So also, like, if we talk about practicality, then like, sometimes we feel like we heard something, someone is saying something from inside. Okay, so that's like the spirit guide's voice. I'll talk about it in slightly more detail later on. So let me just talk about types of spirit guides. So there are basically three types of spirit guides. So the top one are the archangels. So, like, we all know that we have got our God sitting on the top. Okay, so like, we got Lord Shiv, Lord Vishnu, Lord Brahma, and then Ma Durga. So we got the highest level, which are the gods. Then we got then we have the another one. So this is the first spirit guides, type of spirit guide, which are archangels. So they are like the um, that like Lord Krishna. He was so Lord Vishnu took birth as a Lord Krishna or Lord Ram. So they are kind of archangels. Okay, because they are they so Lord Vishnu took birth as Lord Krishna. So they are also on the top level. So they are like very very top level in the categories of spirit guides. Then we got angels. Angels are those souls who are already out of the vicious cycle of birth and death. So they got moksha, or we can call it liberation from the birth death cycle. So they are angels. Okay, and then we got the last one as ancestors. Ancestors, as the last one, only because they are connected to our families. So like our forefathers and all, but they are going to take birth sometime in the future. So that's why they are there, and they are like powerful, but they are not as powerful as like angels and archangels. Okay, so because they will they are still going through the birth and death cycle, so they haven't come out of it. So and but angels are the ones who already have completed the vicious cycle of birth and death. Okay, now the question arises as why do we need spirit guides, why do we need them? Okay, so let me give you an example. Like whenever when we were little, okay, we always like our parents always used to tell us that there are two type of like voices we always listen. Like there are two type of people are sitting on our shoulders. One is the one on the left and one on the right, and the left one is your narrative. Okay, the one who is always telling you about negative stuff, and the one is on the positive side. Okay, if you you must have seen it in the movies as well many times. Like so a person is like actor is confused about something, and then he'll see two people coming up, like when he's looking at the mirror, then so all of a sudden two-person comes up. One is telling him all the negative stuff, oh no, you should do this and that, and then all of a sudden there's another, that same person's face and everything, but a positive one, and he's telling you, no, you can't do this, and you must have seen this in the movies many times. So all those narrative ones are our mind, because we all know that mind always tell us all about negativity, right? We all have seen that all the negative things most of the time comes from our mind. Likewise, if you're thinking about the positive stuff, then they are our angels, or we can call it our subconscious mind. Okay, so if you think about it in bit more detail, then sometimes we get an intuition from inside. Okay, I'm thinking, oh, how will I do this, how will I should I go for this job, should I apply for it. The salary is not really good, but the opportunity is really good. Okay, you got things going on in your mind, and you're not sure what to do. Okay, and you keep looking at it, and then all of a sudden you heard a voice from inside saying, go for it. Okay, which you sometimes feel like you feel like this is your voice. You sometimes you don't trust it, but if but people who have got very high intuition power, they this voice is called the intuition. Okay, and the people who can really understand the intuition powers are um, can go very high. Okay, and whenever you listen to your intuition power, it is always beneficial for you. It is very difficult to differentiate it between your what your mind is telling you and what your intuition is telling you. It's very difficult to figure it out, the difference. But something, if your mind is telling you, it is very, I mean, I won't say most of the time it will be narrative, but it is something like which you can easily figure it out, because that voice is very, very, very strong. Okay, and if your intuition is telling you something, it's a very kind of a pleasant voice. Okay, not too loud, but you will feel the difference. And the people who have got very strong intuition power can figure it out really, really quickly. So yeah, so that's what it is. So, and these all these intuition are our spirit guides. They are the angels who are guiding you all the time. And as I've mentioned it many times in my previous videos as well, all of us have got some soul purpose. Okay, we have come on this planet in a human form in order to learn something. Our soul has to learn something, or we have to fulfill some soul purpose. And sometimes if we fulfill that soul purpose, there are chances that we can also go towards the moksha, or like the liberation from birth death cycle. Okay, and these spirit guides are always there with us since we are born in order to tell us or in order to take us towards our soul purpose. Okay, because after coming into this world as a human, we got so much attracted towards the materialistic life that sometimes the soul even forget what that soul is here for. And soul doesn't work towards the soul purpose. And when the soul stop doing that, then these spirit guides are there to guide us, to guide the soul, to tell the soul that this is what you were given this birth, and this is what um, you have to fulfill. Okay, and yeah, so that's why spirit guides are there. And once, say for example, after this life my soul like got moksha or got liberation, then also my soul can also go towards the angels category. Reason being because I got moksha. Okay. So why do we need angels? We need angels because, like, if I give you my example, I I was I was born as a human. I have been through this materialistic life. I know exactly what all do we need on this earth and things like that. So if I'm going to become a spirit guide for some other soul later in the future after my moch, then I can easily understand what sort of issues and difficulties we face as a human. Okay, so it will be easy for me to help that soul or to guide that soul to live the life in like reasonably and in a easy way. So that's why all the souls who got liberation become spirit guides. So I hope all of you understood the concept of spirit guides. And in my next video, I will talk about how we can communicate with our spirit guide. Obviously, meditation is the best way to go forward. The more you meditate, the more you like go deep in your meditation, you start hearing the voices, and then that's the voice from your spirit guides or angels. Okay, and but there is another way which through which we can communicate with them. So in one of my other video I will talk more about it, like how you can do that in detail. So yeah, so if you find this video helpful, then please do like this video and also subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions or any comments regarding like spirit guides and or regarding this video, then please do leave it in the comment box below. And yeah, thank you very much for listening. Thank you, and please subscribe.